Imagine waking up in the morning, and those first few steps feel stiff, maybe a little crunchy, like hinges that haven't been oiled in a while. Or perhaps after sitting for a long time, getting up brings a groan, not just from you, but maybe even from your knees or hips. That familiar ache, that stiffness, it's your joints talking. They're the incredible, complex connections that let you move, bend, reach, and dance through life. But over time, with use, or maybe just the natural process of aging, those joints can start to feel less smooth, less fluid. The cartilage, that smooth, slippery cushion between bones, can wear down. The synovial fluid, the body's natural joint oil, can become less plentiful or less viscous. And inflammation, that silent troublemaker, can creep in, causing swelling, pain, and making everything feel tighter and more restricted. You might be thinking about supplements or medications, but what if two incredibly delicious and versatile foods sitting right in your kitchen, the creamy avocado and the golden extra virgin olive oil, could be powerful, natural allies in your quest for smoother, happier, more lubricated joints? It's not about a magic instant fix, but think of it as giving your body the specific, high-quality building blocks it desperately needs to nourish those precious joint tissues, calm internal fires, and help recreate the effortless glide you miss. It's about feeding your joints from the inside out, one delicious bite or drizzle at a time. So, how can something you eat actually help lubricate a joint deep inside your body? It all comes down to understanding what your joints truly need to stay healthy and move smoothly. Healthy joints rely on several key things: robust, hydrated cartilage to cushion the bones, plentiful, viscous synovial fluid to lubricate the surfaces and reduce friction, strong, flexible connective tissues, ligaments, tendons, joint capsule, to hold everything together, and crucially, a calm, low-inflammation environment so swelling doesn't compress the space and cause pain. When any of these are compromised, cartilage thinning, synovial fluid drying up, tissues stiffening, inflammation flaring, that's when movement gets rough. Avocado and olive oil deliver a powerhouse combination of nutrients that directly target all these areas. They don't pour oil directly into your knee like a mechanic, but they provide the essential raw materials your body uses to make its own lubrication, repair tissues, and keep inflammation in check. It's like sending your body's internal repair crew the highest quality supplies they need to maintain the joint machinery. Let's start with the avocado. That rich, buttery green flesh isn't just tasty, it's a unique treasure trove of joint-loving fats and compounds. Avocados are famously rich in monounsaturated fats, primarily oleic acid. Why are these fats so important for joints? Think about cartilage. It's a firm, rubbery tissue made up of cells, chondrocyte, embedded in a mesh-like matrix. This matrix needs water to stay plump and cushiony, but it's the fats and other molecules that give it structure and resilience. Monounsaturated fats like oleic acid are incredibly stable and fluid at body temperature. They become incorporated into the membranes of your cells, including the chondrocyte in your cartilage and the cells lining your joints, synoviocytes, that produce synovial fluid. Healthy, flexible cell membranes are crucial for these cells to function optimally, to take in nutrients, expel waste, and produce the high-quality components of cartilage and lubricating fluid. Stiff, brittle cell membranes, often caused by diets high in inflammatory fats, like processed vegetable oils or trans fats, impair this function. The oleic acid from avocados helps keep these cellular membranes supple and fluid, supporting the cell's ability to maintain and repair joint structures. Avocados also contain significant amounts of vitamin E, a potent antioxidant. Cartilage and the synovial fluid are constantly under attack from free radicals generated by normal metabolism, stress, and inflammation. These free radicals cause oxidative damage, contributing to the breakdown of cartilage over time. Vitamin E acts like a shield, neutralizing these damaging molecules before they can harm the delicate joint tissues. It's like putting a protective coating on the machinery parts to prevent rust. But avocados bring even more specialized artillery to the fight for joint lubrication. They are one of the best dietary sources of compounds called unsaponifiables. This is a fancy word for the fraction of the avocado oil that doesn't turn into soap when processed, essentially, the bioactive components that remain. Avocado unsaponifiables, often abbreviated as ASU, have been specifically studied for their effects on joint health. Research suggests they have a remarkable ability to stimulate collagen production. Collagen is the main structural protein in cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. It's the tough, fibrous network that gives these tissues their strength and elasticity. ASU also appears to inhibit enzymes that break down collagen and other components of the cartilage matrix. Imagine ASU as a skilled foreman on a construction site. They encourage the workers, chondrocyte, to produce more of the building materials, collagen, while simultaneously stopping the wrecking crews, destructive enzymes, from tearing down the existing structure. This dual action helps protect existing cartilage and may even promote its repair. Furthermore, ASU has demonstrated anti-inflammatory effects within the joint, helping to reduce the production of inflammatory chemicals that cause pain and swelling and further damage tissues. While you get ASU from eating the whole avocado, it's the concentrated source of these powerful joint-specific compounds. Now, let's bring in the extra virgin olive oil, EVOO. That beautiful green gold oil, especially the high-quality, cold-pressed, unfiltered kind, is much more than a cooking staple. It's liquid medicine for your joints. Like avocado, EVOO is exceptionally rich in monounsaturated fats, oleic acid, providing that same foundation for healthy, flexible cell membranes in your joint tissues. But EVOO's superpower lies in a unique phenolic compound called oleocanthal. Oleocanthal has garnered significant attention because it possesses potent anti-inflammatory properties. Studies have shown that oleocanthal works in a way remarkably similar to ibuprofen. It inhibits the same inflammatory pathway, cyclooxygenase or COX enzymes, that produces prostaglandins, the hormone-like chemicals that trigger pain, swelling, and stiffness in conditions like osteoarthritis. The intensity of the peppery sting you feel in the back of your throat when tasting high-quality EVOO is actually a direct indicator of its oleocanthal content and thus, its anti-inflammatory potential. By dampening this key inflammatory pathway, oleocanthal helps reduce the chronic low-grade inflammation that is a major driver of joint pain, cartilage degradation, and the thickening of the synovial membrane that can restrict movement. Calming this inflammation is absolutely fundamental for creating an environment where natural lubrication can flow and tissues can heal. EVOO is also bursting with other polyphenol and antioxidants like oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol. These compounds further combat oxidative stress within the joint, protecting cartilage cells and the synovial fluid from free radical damage, similar to vitamin E but through additional pathways. They also contribute to the overall anti-inflammatory effect and support the health of blood vessels supplying the joints with nutrients. The magic truly happens when you combine avocado and extra virgin olive oil. Their effects are beautifully synergistic, creating a comprehensive approach to joint lubrication and health that's greater than the sum of its parts. Think about it, the monounsaturated fats, oleic acid, from both sources work together to build and maintain flexible, functional cell membranes for cartilage cells and synoviocytes. This supports the cell's ability to produce the essential components of cartilage, like collagen and proteoglycans, and synthesize high-quality, viscous synovial fluid. The anti-inflammatory powerhouses, oleocanthal from EVOO and the unsaponifiables/other compounds from avocado, attack inflammation from multiple angles. Oleocanthal targets the COX pathway directly, while avocado unsaponifiables and other polyphenol modulate different inflammatory signals and protect tissues. This combined assault significantly reduces the inflammatory burden within the joint. Less inflammation means less swelling pressing on nerves and tissues, less pain, and crucially, a healthier environment for synovial fluid production. Inflammation thickens and degrades synovial fluid. Reducing it allows for the production of clearer, more lubricating fluid. The antioxidants from both vitamin E and carotenoids, like lutein from avocado, polyphenol from EVOO, form a protective network, shielding cartilage, collagen, and synovial fluid from oxidative damage. This helps preserve the integrity of the joint structures and the lubricating properties of the fluid. Furthermore, the healthy fats in both avocado and EVOO enhance the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants from other foods you eat with them, like colorful vegetables, amplifying your overall joint protective diet. Using them together, like drizzling EVOO over avocado slices or blending them into a dressing for a salad packed with other anti-inflammatory veggies, creates a potent daily dose of joint-nourishing goodness. How do you practically harness this power? It's wonderfully simple and delicious. For avocado, enjoy half to a whole ripe avocado daily. Slice it onto whole grain toast sprinkled with everything bagel seasoning. Mash it into guacamole with lime, cilantro, onion, and tomato. Skip the chips, use veggie sticks. Cube it into salads, grain bowls, or soups. Blend it into smoothies for incredible creaminess. It pairs well with berries and spinach. For extra virgin olive oil, this is where quality matters immensely. Choose cold-pressed, unfiltered, extra virgin olive oil, EVOO, in a dark glass bottle. Check for a harvest date within the last year or two. Taste it. Good EVOO should smell fruity, grassy, or peppery, and have a distinct peppery bite at the back of your throat. That's the oleocanthal. Use it generously, but uncooked whenever possible to preserve its delicate compounds and antioxidants. Drizzle it liberally over your avocado slices or guacamole. Use it as the base for salad dressings with lemon juice or vinegar. Pour it over steamed or roasted vegetables. Dip whole grain bread into it. Add a tablespoon to soups or stews just before serving. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons of high-quality EVOO daily. The combination is key. Make avocado and EVOO a daily habit, not an occasional treat. Think of them as essential medicine for your joints, delivered in the most palatable form imaginable. Consistency is paramount. The benefits for reducing inflammation, supporting tissue repair, and promoting lubrication build up over weeks and months of regular consumption. It's crucial to have realistic expectations and understand the bigger picture. Avocado and olive oil are powerful natural supporters, not instant cures or replacements for medical treatment. Think of them as foundational elements of a comprehensive joint health strategy. They work best when integrated into an overall anti-inflammatory lifestyle. This includes eating plenty of other colorful fruits and vegetables, berries, cherries, leafy greens, broccoli, bell peppers, loaded with antioxidants, incorporating omega-3 rich foods, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, or algae oil for plant-based. These are potent inflammation fighters, choosing lean proteins, and minimizing inflammatory triggers like processed foods, refined sugars, excessive omega-6. fats, common in processed vegetable oils, and fried foods. Regular, gentle movement is non-negotiable for joint lubrication. Motion helps stimulate synovial fluid production and keeps joints nourished. Think swimming, walking, cycling, tai chi, or yoga. Maintaining a healthy weight dramatically reduces stress on weight-bearing joints like knees and hips. Staying well hydrated is essential, as water is a key component of synovial fluid and cartilage. Managing stress through techniques like meditation or deep breathing helps lower systemic inflammation. If you have significant joint pain, stiffness, or a diagnosed condition like osteoarthritis, working with your doctor or a rheumatologist is essential. They can provide diagnosis, pain management strategies, physical therapy referrals, and discuss if medications or other treatments are appropriate. Avocado and EVOO are potent allies alongside this comprehensive approach, helping your body create the optimal internal environment for joint repair and lubrication. They won't rebuild severely damaged cartilage overnight, but they can significantly improve comfort, function, and potentially slow progression. Safety is generally excellent, but a few considerations exist. Avocados and olive oil are calorie-dense. While their fats are incredibly healthy, portion control is still important, especially if you're watching your weight. Stick to the recommended half to 1 avocado and 1 to 2 tablespoons of EVOO per day as part of a balanced diet. Some people with latex allergy may have cross-reactivity and experience oral allergy symptoms with avocado, itching in mouth/throat. If this happens, avoid it. EVOO is very safe. The only significant interaction potential is that both avocado and EVOO can have mild blood-thinning effects due to their anti-inflammatory properties and vitamin K content in avocado. If you take prescription blood thinners like warfarin, Coumadin, it's wise to maintain consistent intake rather than suddenly increasing it dramatically, and discuss it with your doctor. They will monitor your INR levels to ensure stability. For everyone else, these are exceptionally safe and well-tolerated foods. The scientific support for using avocado and olive oil for joint health, particularly osteoarthritis, is strong and growing. Numerous laboratory studies have detailed the mechanisms: oleocanthal's ibuprofen-like COX inhibition, ASU's stimulation of collagen synthesis and inhibition of cartilage-degrading enzymes, the antioxidant protection, and the beneficial effects of monounsaturated fats on cell membranes. Human clinical trials provide compelling evidence. Studies specifically on avocado/soybean unsaponifiables, ASU, supplements, which concentrate the active fraction found in avocado, have consistently shown reductions in pain, stiffness, and functional limitations in people with knee and hip osteoarthritis, often reducing the need for pain medication. Some studies suggest ASU might even slow cartilage loss. Research on the Mediterranean diet, which features olive oil as its primary fat source, shows strong associations with reduced risk of developing rheumatoid arthritis and lower disease activity and pain in those who have it. Observational studies also link high olive oil consumption with lower rates of osteoarthritis. Studies specifically on oleocanthal confirm its potent in vivo anti-inflammatory effects relevant to joint pain. While many studies use supplements, consuming the whole foods, avocado and EVOO, delivers these active compounds within a complex matrix of other beneficial nutrients, likely enhancing their effects and absorption. The convergence of mechanistic understanding, positive clinical trial data, and long-standing observational evidence makes incorporating avocado and extra virgin olive oil into your daily diet a scientifically grounded strategy for supporting joint lubrication and comfort. So, the next time you feel that familiar creak or stiffness, look no further than your kitchen. Grab that ripe avocado, slice it open, and scoop out its creamy green goodness. Pour that vibrant, peppery extra virgin olive oil into a dish. Combine them generously on your plate. As you savor the rich, satisfying combination, imagine the oleic acid nourishing the cell membranes of your cartilage and synovial cells, keeping them supple and functional. Visualize the oleocanthal from the EVOO calming inflammation deep within your joints, silencing the signals of pain and swelling. Sense the avocado unsaponifiables encouraging the repair and protection of your precious cartilage matrix. Feel the antioxidants from both shielding your joint tissues from daily wear and tear. Know that together, they are creating the optimal internal environment for your body to produce its own smooth, viscous synovial fluid, reducing friction and bringing back that sense of effortless movement. It's a daily ritual of deep nourishment, a delicious commitment to keeping your joints, the hinges of your life, well-oiled, protected, and moving freely. Make avocado and extra virgin olive oil your foundational allies in the journey towards more comfortable, flexible, and lubricated joints. Your body, designed for motion, will thank you for every creamy, golden bite.